Welcome to our hip mix. Hip mix is a combination of strength, cardio, and core. We're going to do that today with just our own body weight, all right, underneath us, and using our own body strength. If for some reason you can't come to the floor, you're going to want to have some dumbbells because you're going to use those instead of the body weight in our upper body that we're going to use on the floor. If you're not sure what you're going to want to do, then just have a set of dumbbells just in case, so you can take the option that works for you at that time in that circuit, okay? We're going to be working strength and power today in every circuit with flexibility. So there's going to be these flexibility movements that also provide strength as well, but you're going to really work on getting that flexibility into our workout and every circuit today, okay? March it out. Right, left, left. Stand nice and tall. Shoulders down, shut back. Engage that center. Your practice it out. Last 8. 4, 3, 2. Take that march out wide. Wide march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. March it back in. Narrow. Wide. 4, 3, 2. March it in. Big knee forward. 3, 2, and take it wide. 4, 3, 2, and march in. 4, 3, 2, and take it wide. 4, 3, hold it wide and squat it. Bend the knees and bend the elbows. Sit down and press up. 4 more and slow it up. Down to up 2. 2 more. Down to upper 2. Take it down. For 2 and up. 3 more times. Down. For 2 and up. 2 more times. Down. For 2 and up. 1 more time. Down. For 2. Big up your pace. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Give me 4 more and step back, right, left. 2 more times. 1 more. Step back and reach. Right and left. Now if you can, bend into that step back. 8 more times. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, wide stance, hands behind, ears or inch left. Either way, open the chest, sit into that squat, and keep that back contracted. Down and press it up. 8 more times, give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march it wide. 4, 3, 2, march it in, narrow, 8. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. 4, 3, 2, march in. 4, 3, 2, take wide. 4, 3, 2, march in. 4, 3, take it wide and hold. Hands on both sides. Control, flat back. Hold that calf leg, stretch that spine. Take that flat back down and roll it all the way up without that head come up last and roll our shoulders back. Alright, first exercise, go right into our skaters. Step side to side or push off, push off. Go for it, 30 seconds on that clock. We're gonna have 4 sets. As you do those skaters, second move, we're going into a nice low runner's lunge and into a knee twist. And then we'll switch sides every set. You can make that small, you can make that big, okay? So you're gonna decide when you get there. We're gonna start on your right leg for the first set. And then we're gonna have these skaters in between that flexibility work. So we're gonna get that intensity up, and then we're gonna go into that flexibility work. back leg. Reach to the inside of the opposing foot. Come up, twist into that knee. Lengthen and reach. You want to take this slow and controlled and work on that strength and that lengthening. Strength and flexibility in this second move. Power and cardio in that first move. Good. Really extend and lengthen that leg behind you. Come up and twist. All right, back to your center. Again, we can step side to side, or we can push off and make it more intense. Step number 2, 30 seconds on that clock. Go. Good. Use that lateral movement. Use that balance. Use that power to push if you can, and catch yourself on that other leg. All right, stop. Let's take that left leg back. Lengthen. Reach. Find your position to start. Come up, twist into that knee. Stand and lengthen back. Work that flexibility. Work that strength. Take a pause in that lunge. Really feel that lengthening. Come up into that twist and that balance. Good. Take it at your own pace. All right, back to those skaters. Face that front. Again, side to side. We either step, nice and easy, or we hit that intensity up and we push off. You got 30 seconds. Lateral movement, side to side. Let me see it. One leg to the other. Stepping or pushing. Catch yourself on that other leg. Whether you're stepping, you're still going to be on one leg to the other leg. Push, catch, make it more intense, and then you can pick up that speed to make it even more intense. Take it at your own pace. Breathe and push through. All right, we're back to that right leg. Get that right leg back. Reach the inside of that opposing foot. Find your lengthened position. Come up into that knee twist. Take it slow. You gotta work your flexibility. You gotta work your balance with that strength. We're gonna have a lot of balance work today with that flexibility and that strength. Trying to hit a lot of elements of that fitness that we need. Flexibility and balance is just as important as that strength, endurance, and power. Push. So incorporating it into your workout is an amazing thing to make sure you get done. Last time for those skaters. Push off or step side to side. Good. Catch your second move. All right, last and final set. Flexibility, balance, step lengthen, reach that opposing foot, rotate into that knee. Extend and lengthen, rotate into that knee. Breathe through it. Slow your pace down on this one. This is not about the intensity. It's about taking your time and having as much control in those movements as possible. All right, good. Watching your next exercises. that strength and that power, hover those knees in that bear pose position. And do your shoulder taps from there. Alright, on the floor, all fours. Opposite on your leg, extend, the knee stays on that floor. If you're standing, line everything up. Opposite on your leg, extend your reach forward. Come back up. Switch sides, opposite arm leg extends. Come back up. Okay, that's your standing. Down here, balance hold. On the back. Again, you want to take a moment in that extension. Work on that flexibility, that lengthening, and that balance. Alright, standing, let go grab your dumbbells. On the floor, if you want to take a little stretch, you may need to be there for a moment. Back into all fours. Stay here with knees on the ground. But again, if you want that power, hover those knees. Right here, cross and curl. If you're standing, bring that hand towards the opposite shoulder. Right here, hover and tap. Good. Bring it down all fours. Extend and lengthen. Balance and hold. Pull it back. Extend and lengthen. Balance and hold. Pull it back. Standing variation. Right here. You're still lengthening. Let's flex that foot once everything's lengthened out. So come in position. Flex that foot. Lay down the heel. Come back to your center. Same thing here. Flex that foot. Come up. And then pull back. And switch. Find that balance, find that stability, engage that core, and lengthen. Good. Grab your weights, or sit back in your child's pose, take a moment, come back to all fours, stay with those knees on the ground, cross tapping, or hover those knees, and do those cross taps from there. Bear pose, shoulder taps. Feel that strength and that power of that body weight move. On those feet, cross and curl. Over to one side, over to the other side. Good. Find where you can be. Up, back down, up, back down. Good. Alright, waist down if you're standing. All fours if you're up. Opposite arm and leg extend. Flex that foot and return back to the center. Extend that arm leg in opposing directions. Flex that foot and return back to that center. On that floor, same thing. So you do it with all fours. You keep one hand and the opposing on that ground to help balance you. Engage the core. That will help your balance as well. In whatever position you're in. Good. Keep it up. Extend and lengthen. Again, this is your flexibility work. With your balance work. Alright, if you're standing, grab those dumbbells. We got one more set. Cross crawls. Or on that floor. All fours. Or hover those knees. Again, for more power with that strength. Make it more challenging right here. Breathe through it. Keep those knees 90 degrees bent and close to the floor. They're basically just covered over. Alright, all fours keep it down. Opposite arm leg extend. Pull it back. Find your balance. Flex that foot. Look out with the fingertips and the heel of that foot. Good. Standing position. Right here. And return back. Balance, hold, and return back. Really want to focus and find the control of that move. And stop. All right. Next move, we're all on our feet. feet. We got jump squats. Push up to our toes or completely off that floor. In 2 and 1. Go. Pop up to the toes. Right here, push. Or off that floor if you want more power. Push up, or all the way up and off that floor. You decide if you want that power in the hop. Alright, pushing up and off that floor, or simply pushing up and onto those toes. Second movement is going to be a little more difficult as you come into a side lunge, and then we sit into a figure 4, okay? So put your feet together, with you, you're going to reach. Now you can simply step it back in, or you can try that extra challenge up. Just cross over, right? So that foot doesn't come down. And now added challenge right here into that figure 4 stretch. So you gotta be able to hold it here. Down into that figure 4 squat. Reach. You stay on that right side. Left side on that second step. Reach. Cross, and if you can, bend. Alright, feet. Back to your shoulders apart. Just those squats. Push those toes. Or give you that power. And jump in. Push. All the way up. Onto those toes. Get those calf raises. Or make it even more challenging with that power. You push from those calf raises off that floor. Those toes disconnect from the ground and bring you back into that squat. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and stop. Start with that left. Lunge. You can step it in. Lunge. You can work on crossing. Or if you can cross and hold into that figure 4, squat and stretch. Cross, figure 4 squat and stretch. Once again, you got that flexibility, but you also have that balance challenge in there as you cross. And then if you can keep it there and go into that squat, even more of a challenge and even more flexibility and balance. All right, good. Hips shoulders apart. Breathe. Face forward. Sit. Push up to those toes. Right into those calf raises. Again, from calf raises, maybe you want to power it up and completely jump up and off of that floor. Disconnecting those feet from the ground and then coming back into that squat. You want to land in your bend. Land in your bend. You shouldn't hear those feet really hitting that ground. You want to make it a soft landing from toes into those heels and right into that squat. All right, feet together, back to that right side. We're going to go into that lunge. Step in, lunge, cross over. Maybe you're not ready for the bend, but you can come into the cross and that gives you extra balance. If you're able to hold there with that balance, go into that figure 4 squat. Reach, figure 4 stance, figure 4 squat if you can. Good. You find where you can be. You've got lots of options to work with. You might just be working on the side lunge right now, and that's enough for you. All right, one more set of those jump squats. Feet and shoulders apart. You need just fine weight squats. Keep those feet flat. Push up for those calf raises. We're powered up and off of that floor. tap in. Again, you may just need to work on this right now. Getting that leg up, getting it high enough, holding it long enough, to then sink into that squat. Awesome. Okay, breathe. Watch me. Get water. This is your break, guys. We're going to have dips. And you can come to the floor. We're going to have around the world, arm circles. Try to interlock. If you can't interlock, you just reach it. We come down into arm circles, up into that bridge, okay? If you're standing, one dumbbell, tricep extensions, and then around the world, we come down, we try to interlock here, up into those arm circles, interlock. If you can't interlock, you just reach it. Work on that flexibility, okay? Tricep extensions or tricep dips. You can do seated tricep extensions if you want to stay down but you don't want to do dips. 30 seconds on that clock. Right here, or you can do right here, or we can keep our bottom down, lift our bottom up and down here, or warrior challenge, we lift our bottom, we keep our bottom up, and we keep that pressure in the upper body. It's a bend through the elbows, not to drop through the hip like this. Bend the elbows. Those hips don't move. They stay in one position, so the upper body can do that work. Alright, lower down. Get those arms back down. Lift. Interlock. Squeeze the glutes. Stay there for a moment. Come back up. Lift. There you go. And here, we're going to come down. That's where we're going to try to interlock. Stay there a moment. Come up. Lower down. See if you can interlock. And come up. So getting those nice long arm circles wherever you are. Try to interlock behind. And then circle up. Circle as you come down bottom on the floor. Up and interlock. Alright, go back to those dips again. Standing or tricep extensions. Right here, if you want that body weight, you can lift that bottom up and down, or you can lift the bottom up. Now I'm using my core to stay there, and I'm still bending through my elbows to move my body. Keeping it in those triceps. Also strong. You can also just stay right here and work on getting this strong. And a bend, and once in a while, instead of just going back to back. At any point, hold, engage, breathe, and now release. Good. Arms back. We're going to lift to interlock. We're going to lower and circle. Right here, as you hinge, you work on interlocking. Rise up into your circles overhead, back behind. Work the flexibility of those arms, those shoulders with those circles, and then simply hold at any point, engage those triceps, but make sure you keep your chin slightly tucked in. Don't want your head back like this in that reverse tabletop. Then extend. So just a slight tuck in, keeping that neck nice and strong as you press through with that upper body. Alright, let's go. One more time if you're standing. Right here we hinge forward. We work on reaching behind. Good. On that floor. We lift. We work on reaching behind. We circle, back comes down. Keep those arms as close to the ground as you can. Good. Heel that spine up. And then lower it down one vertebrae at a time. Imprinting into that mat. Don't just drop it. Alright, everybody on that floor, you gotta come up. We got one more circuit standing. Let's go. We got plie pops. What does that look like? We get our legs out wide, we turn our toes out. You can stay in your pulse. You can push to your toes, or you can push up and off that floor. These get intense real quick, so you may have to pulse a little bit, pop a little bit, okay? Everybody get set, and go. 30 seconds on that clock. Again, 30 seconds of full pop-ups, gonna be difficult. So you just pulse it anytime you need. Pop up those heels a little bit. Walk that floor, even when you can. Again, start to get your intense here. Work on some pulses, and then work on some pops. Good, turn the toes in. Keep it wide. We're going to come down into a cross, right here, and then up into a knee. Cross, up into a knee. Now I'm going to further make this stronger into a curtsy lunge, if you want. Good, warm back up. You can simply cross, lengthen, come up into that side crunch. Again, if you want that curtsy, drop down. Don't cross back. You're not twisting your body across. Alright? You still have to face forward on that cross. So it's just a slight cross back with that arm up, okay? Legs out wide. Toes turned out. Get down to that plie and pulse it. Hop up to the heels. Hop off of those toes. Again, we're going for that power move. If you're jumping in, it's going to bring that intensity up. It may bring that intensity up too much. Just start to pulse into it as that intensity builds to a point where you need to bring it down. Too much, stay in that pulse. Good, turn the toes in. Keep it wide. Cross and lengthen. Bring it up into that side crunch. You want to make it further, go into that side lunge on the cross back, which is dropping that knee down. It's not a big cross, and don't rotate the body to cross back, okay? Here, I'm still facing forward as I come down. And again, don't rush this. This is not about intensity. This is about flexibility and balance and strength. Alright, get the legs out wide. Get the toes turned out. Come down to top, okay? And pulse it. Hop up to the heels. Hop up and off of those toes. Intensity building. Exercise. Adding that power with the hop. But again, may not be there for only 30 seconds. That intensity will build, and it will build quick. So bring it back to those pulses to catch your breath a little bit. 10 seconds. Turn those toes out. Really tap into those inner thighs. Good. Turn in. Keep it wide. Cross. Side crunch. Cross back. Lengthen. I want you to feel that lengthening all the way down. Whether you simply cross back or you add in that curtsy lunge. Slow and controlled. The 8 pulses from there. Up to the toes. Hop off the toes. And off that floor. And too much there, pulse. Get a few pulses, one hop. Get a few pulses, one hop. Find what works for you. Get that little lift if you can. It doesn't have to be every single rep. Find a variation that works. Good. Pulse and pocket, and stop. Turn the toes in. Keep it wide. Cross. Again, lengthen, not here. Here. You want to feel it all the way down. And then into that side crunch. Feel that stretch. And then again, if you want a little bit more strength, and that curtsy crunch coming down. Find that balance, find that strength, find that flexibility, and stop and breathe. Watch me on the floor. You got your push-ups. And then you got your ankle reaches. Lift up so you get nice and flexible as you come down into those ankle reaches. Now you're standing, and you can also do the ceiling if you don't want to do push-ups, or you want to stay on the floor for the second move. Go for those auto presses. That's going to get your chest, biceps, triceps, back, everything. Just like the push-ups. If you can't go all the way up, give it a little push, okay? Everybody on that floor, on your knees, bring that chest to the floor and push up. Good. Get as close to that floor with that chest if you're doing those push-ups as you can. On the knees or on the toes, that's your choice. Good. Right here with those arm presses and standing, you're going to put your weights down, and your ankle reaches to go here. You're trying to get as close to that ankle as you can, crossing over, back up center, open chest, okay? Auto presses, push-ups. All right, you take a little moment here on that floor. Get those feet on each corner, outside each corner of that mat. Lift, reach to the opposing ankle. If you can't get to that ankle, you're reaching towards it. Tap harder up on that leg if you need to, until you can get all the way to that ankle. Standing, again, we want wider stance. Cross and reach, come back up. Cross and reach, come back up. Breathe. Cross and reach. Come on. Take it all the way down, bring it up. All the way down, bring it up. All right, back to those weights. Auto press. Rotate 180 degrees. The only position standing or on the floor your body weight move is getting that chest as close to the ground as you can. In that push-up position, on your knees, on your toes, on your neck, you got 4 sets. So pace yourself. Keep moving. Again, rotating into those presses if you have those dumbbells. Take those dumbbells down if you're standing. Cross and reach. Cross and reach. On the floor. Outside each corner of that mat. Lift, reach for the opposing ankle. Get those hips up. That's part of your flexibility. And then extend that arm to try to reach. As you balance on the other arm that stays on that floor. Almost there. Got 2 more sets. Good. Find that strength using just your whole body today. Let's get back to that push-up position. Grab those dumbbells for your arm press move. Get set and go. 30 seconds on that clock. Set number 3. Good. Press. You got those weights. Rotate up. Good. You're not going fully overhead. You're just taking a half press right here. All position. Lift those hips. Like you're coming into that down dog, release one hand and reach for those ankles. Opposing ankle. Cross and reach. Cross and reach. Base of that ankle as you go to reach forward. Alright, get ready for your final set. Grab the weights, take a little stretch on that board, center position, and let's go. Chest to the floor, push away. Chest to the floor, push away. Keep it going, those weights press up. These are some of my favorite workouts. We just take our body and we use our body for those exercises. You need no equipment and it can be done anywhere. Who needs a full gym or all that special equipment or all those props? They're great at times, but sometimes you don't have it handy. So this is what you're gonna do. All right, let's go. Arms up and out. Cross and reach towards that ankle. Cross and reach towards that ankle. On that board, let's go. Up and reach. Up and reach. Breathe through it. Finish up. All right, we're on that board. We're coming up. We're all marching down. Right, left, right, left. Right, left. All right, you gotta bring that intensity down. Keep breathing. March. Let's take it wide march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march in. 8, 4, 3, 2, take it wide. 8, 4, 3, 2, march in. 4, and take wide. 4, march in. 4, and take wide. 4, and tap those toes, hands on the hips. Breathe. Keep breathing. We need that intensity to start and down. 8, 4, 3, 2, little bends. Down and up. Keep those feet grounded. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift those heels. Calf raises. Lift. Lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lift the arms up. Grab that right wrist. Give it a little pull. Bring it up. Grab the other one. Pull. Breathe as you pull. Front center. Grab that elbow. Pull back. Keep breathing. Grab the other one. Pull back. Send the arms out. Cross over the right. Hold and rotate that wrist. Right, other direction. Right, open up. Cross over the other one. Hold. Rotate that wrist. Other direction. Circle. Good. Open up. Let's see if we can reach or even interlock after some of that work we already did. Breathe. Good. Release. Take those hands on those sides. Roll up. Hold. Sit back. Flex that front foot. Reach forward if you can. Keep that other hand on the thigh for support. Slide up. Feet together. Step back the left foot. Press the heel to the ground for a moment. Feel that lengthening. And now lift the back heel up. Take those hips. Tilt that on the tilt. Stay there. Now you either stay here with that foot down or keep that pelvic tilt and grab that foot if you're able to. If you have the flexibility to do that. We're still tilting that pelvis so you feel that hip flexor stretch along with that quad stretch. We're only here if we can balance it. If not, we stay right here, okay? You'll get a better stretch if you stay here rather than fall out of this, okay? Release that foot. Bring that leg forward. Sit back. Lengthen out that front leg. Flex that foot and then reach for the toes. Keep the other hand on that thigh for support.